Tomorrow night's movie classic is High Society, with 9 Cole Porter songs and the talents of Bing Crosby, Grace Kelly and Frank Sinatra. That's at 12:10 tomorrow evening, except for BBC Scotland, where the film begins at 12:35. Now, with a report on the New Year Honours List, which has just been published, here's Peter Main.
The heroism of those who took part in the rescue operation following the Zeebrugge ferry disaster is recognised in the Queen's New Year Honours List. In a special supplement to the London Gazette, there are 14 awards for bravery. The George Medal, one of the highest civilian awards for gallantry, goes to Michael Skippen, who was the head waiter on the Herald of Free Enterprise. He died in the tragedy, helping others to escape. The George Medal is also awarded to Andrew Parker. He formed a human bridge so that survivors, including his wife and 12-year-old daughter, could scramble to safety.
There was a gap which clearly nobody could jump. And I really can't remember, but I just went, got round everybody and saw that it was possible to stand. So I stood up and braced myself for people to go across.
The Queen's Gallantry Medal is awarded to 4 members of the Herald's crew, 2 members of the Royal Navy, 2 Belgian Navy officers and 2 Belgian civilian divers. 2 Royal Navy petty officers received the Queen's Commendation for bravery. And in the main honours list, there are a further 17 meritorious awards in connection with the ferry disaster. 3 received the very unusual honour, the Secretary of Transport's Award of Plate for Life-Saving at Sea. Recipients can select an item, usually a barometer, clock or pair of binoculars, which is then inscribed. Sir Robert Armstrong, who's just retired as Cabinet Secretary and head of the Home Civil Service, is one of 3 new life peers. After a lifetime in the corridors of power as a faceless civil servant, he was catapulted into public view in Australia, where he argued the government's case for banning Peter Wright's autobiography, Spycatcher. During the case, Sir Robert had to admit once to being economical with the truth. Sir John Donaldson, Master of the Roll since 1982, and Sir Emanuel Jakobowicz, the Chief Rabbi, are the 2 other new life peers. The Conservative Party Chairman and Paymaster General, Peter Brook, the Health Minister, Tony Newton, and Cranley Onslow, the Conservative MP for Woking, all become Privy Councillors. Among the political awards, there's a knighthood for Anthony Jay, co-author of the TV series Yes, Prime Minister. The real Prime Minister is known to be a fan of Jim Hacker and Sir Humphrey Appleby, but perhaps the key to this award is that Anthony Jay has occasionally written speeches for the Chancellor Nigel Lawson. There's also a knighthood for the golfer Henry Cotton, who died just before Christmas. One of the pioneers of modern golf, he was told about the honour before he died. There are no modern precedents for a knighthood being awarded posthumously, so it's not yet clear if he should now be known as the late Sir Henry Cotton. Another golfer, Nick Faldo, is also honoured. Currently the British Open champion, he becomes an MBE. And for services to cricket, there's also an MBE for the Warwickshire and England batsman Dennis Amiss. The arts list is headed by the writer Anthony Powell, author of A Dance to the Music of Time. He's made a Companion of Honour. The actress Judi Dench, whose career encompasses everything from Shakespeare to TV situation comedy, becomes a dame.
Observe my foresight. I never venture forth without my Mackintosh squares. At any time, one may have to sit on damp ground or cold marble. And did she really marry this Italian in the church at Monteriano? A youth, 10 years younger than herself. Eleanor.
The actor Denholm Elliott, who's won awards for his performances in the theatre, films and on TV, and the actress Diana Rigg, one of the Avengers, both become CBEs. There's an OBE for Patricia Hayes, who began her stage career as a stooge for comedians like Ted Ray and Tony Hancock, and went on to be acclaimed as a character actress.
Yes, you see, she's been lucky in marriage, she has. She's had a man to share her life. I have never known that pleasure, Mr. Garner. My Bert, God rest his soul, he was a good man. But he could never awaken me.
The ITN newsreader Sandy Gore and George Martin, who produced the Beatles records, both become CBEs, as do the test tube baby pioneers Robert Edwards and Patrick Steptoe.